Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, Thaumcraft73. We are back here playing one man, one mod, trying to learn everything that we can about Thaumcraft. And let me tell you what, the last two episodes, we learned all kinds of stuff about how to make a taint biome, how to get these little taint slime things into the world, and how to get some of this crazy stuff, whatever it is, Vidium. So we figured all that out. We got some tainted rocks, and man, we're taking care of business. That's for sure. But today, we need to make some more progress down the path of this, the whole alchemy thing, right? That's where we're currently working. I know that some of you guys are like, hey man, you got to get into some of this other stuff, like artifice, for example. Right? I know that you want me to go to this thing or infusion or oromancy and eventually gallimancy. And trust me, we're going to do all of that stuff. I promise. But I really want to I think it's important that we spend some more time messing around with alchemy, because these systems that we're going to make, they're going to help us make all these other little pieces parts. Man, I got death markers over there. This. Let's get rid of. I don't know. I'm actually going to keep those for now. Yeah, we'll keep those guys. I spent. I did some digging out of the roof here just a little bit. But what I need to do is I need to get some of percantatio, or however you say it. So I need to get some more of that. So let's grab some more of these. Like so. I don't know if that's even going to be enough. We're going to have to hit the nether soon and get some more quartz. That'll probably be enough. Alright, let's get rid of this. And let's go here and shift this out of here. And we'll put this in there. Alright, and then we're going to put some of this Salus Mundus in our crucible, because I need some of these. Precantatio. Whatever it is. That's what we need. So we're going to throw this in here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to get all the different crystals out. Perfect. So now we have 10 of these, which is good, and we combine these with our other ones, and then we can use these guys to make some thaumium ingots, because we're going to need a couple of them today for sure. So we remember how to do this. We need Terra, yes, and what's the deal? So it's 5 and 5, yeah. So we have, so if I put 1, 2, 3 like that, yeah, and then we do like that. Hello? Who dares to try to knock down my door? Some guy getting burned up out here. Crazy guy. Don't be trying to knock down my door. Whew, okay. That was kind of loud, that's for sure. So if we throw this stuff in, so we're trying to make a thaumium ingot, we just need to throw in some iron after we have all that stuff in here. So if I put all of this stuff in, I should be able to make 4 thaumium ingots. And I think that's enough to get us started. We have one already. We really just need 3, but 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think this is going to be enough to get started with. So we sort of want to go like this and like this. Okay. And then let's put these guys, Potentia, away. And that should be enough. Okay. So let's get our bucket. And we'll get some water. Throw it in there. And then we're going to go... All of these are going to go in. All of these are going to go in. All of these are going to go in. And then all of these. Okay. And now we have our 4 thaumium ingots. Pretty simple. It's just a little bit difficult to make this stuff. This precantatio. It takes a little bit of work to get that done. But that being said, we now have 5 ingots. And that's going to be enough to get us started, because I need to make some thaumium plates. Like so. And then if we go here, back into alchemy, right, we should be able to get credit for this. We need a theory of alchemy. Yeah, So we need to get that done. And I'm pretty sure that what we're going to end up with is a brand new fancy Essentia smelter. So we need to get an alchemy theory. Let's do one together, and we'll see how far we end up. Okay, let's see. Experimentation. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. And we need Spiritus and Terra. I don't know if we have Spiritus and Terra. Spiritus. I mean, we definitely have Terra. Not worried about that. But I don't know if we have Spirit. Let's take a look here. Spiritus. Okay. Not too hard to get, I wouldn't guess. So it's like mob heads. Oh, it's actually soul sand. Gives us 3. Okay, 1. So if I get 2 pieces of soul sand, and let's get these guys. Okay. So if I do like this and like that, and then I should be able to get... Okay. And then I should have a Spiritus. Perfect. Okay, and now we can complete this. This one's done. Alright, and now what do we have? Ponder or rethink? Ponder is what we're going to do. Okay. And then we have experimentation. That's what we want to do. Try to keep things moving forward. And then concentrate. So we need Lux. Often 15 alchemy and 1 bonus draw. Oh, we want to do reactions. So Vinculum and Tenebrae, we have both of those. So let's go get Tenebrae. And then we just make Vinculum? Yeah, we did. Okay. So if I go back in here, I can click on this. And I can complete theory. And we get an alchemy point, which is exactly what we needed. All right, so let's go here. And now we should be able to... Which way are we going? This way. All right, so we can complete this thing as well. The thaumium smeltery works much like the basic smeltery, but it has roughly 85% efficiency instead of 80. Not only the improvement I was hoping for, but better than nothing. Its main benefit is that it breaks down Essentia slurry at double the normal speed. So we have to take a look and see how we make this thing. So we need our Essentia smeltery that we already have. We need an alchemical construct. We need some brass plates, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so I have a feeling I used 1 of those. So we're going to need to make some more thaumium. Just actually a 1 piece should give us what we need. And then let's look in here. We're going right here. No, we're going here. And then we need to know what an alchemical construct is. So we're going to need a whole bunch of Essentia tubes, some iron plates, some stuff like that, and great wood planks. Okay, so we need 2 Essentia tubes and 2 Essentia valves. So let's get those made. We need a quicksilver drop. Okay, we need some iron plates, which is easy. We need an alchemical brass nugget. Okay, I mean, I think that we should technically have almost all of this stuff that we need. Let's put Premunio. I don't know what that is. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, we'll go like this and put these empty files in there. Put our Salus Mundus in there. And then, I mean, we could definitely, we're probably going to have to make some more of that here in a minute. Let's see. So, what was I just doing? So, alchemical brass, we're going to convert that into nuggets. Okay. Okay, and what are we making? We're making this, right? Okay, so Essentia tubes are that quicksilver drop. Now, I think I have some quicksilver drops. I do. Okay. What do we use these for? What do we use the big one for? Quicksilver goes the other way. Okay, and I can make some crazy stuff. Now, quicksilver, I think, if I remember correctly, I get from smelting this. Yes. So if I take one of these and I throw it in here like this, this should smelt up into a piece of quicksilver, and then I can break it down and get drops. Yes? Yes. Very nice. And then I should be able to go like this and get a bunch more drops. Now I have plenty. Okay. So, what is this thing that we're doing? We have to look it up so we don't have to keep going back in here. The alchemical construct. So we need 2 Essentia tubes. Okay, that's easy. Iron plates. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to smelt some more iron here in a minute. Let's get a bunch of plates. Okay. And then I need a quicksilver drop that. And then something. So, tubes. We can just look up tubes. We need this. So, and it's just a piece of glass. Okay. Do we have some glass? Yes. Okay. And I think maybe we get 2. Got to do them in here. So if we go like this, we should be able to click this in. We actually get 8. Very nice. Okay, so we get, here's a bunch of Essentia tubes. Got that. Okay, construct is what we're making. This thing right here. And then we need some Essentia valves, which is Essentia tube with a lever. Okay, that's easy. Let me see. So, 1, 2. How about I put like this and this and this and this and that, and maybe all of these things away, and like that and that and that and that. Okay, actually keep that cobble. Okay, so we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this. All right, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, and these guys, and we're gonna get Essentia valves. Okay, perfect. And now we just need some more plates and a piece of this great wood. This great wood stuff. Did I put that away? I think this is a great wood log. Yep. Turn that into a plank. Okay. And now we should be able to make this. 71. Okay, so we're going to use a bunch of viz, but we're going to make the alchemical construct. Perfect. All right, and then we just need some more thaumium and some alchemical brass, and we'll use our Essentia smeltery, this guy, right? We'll use this guy again. So if I go 1, 2, 3, make sure I don't have any of these brass ingots. Oh, I do have brass plates. Yeah. Here, you guys go away again. Okay, and then I just need to make a thaumium. I got to remember this recipe. This is probably one of those recipes that I'm going to have to commit to memory sooner than later. So we need 5 of this, and okay, so and this stuff comes from, what do we say, Salus Mundus, right? That's where we were doing it. You get 5. So 2 Salus Mundus will give us what we need. We have the shards. We have the thing. Okay, empty. Let's put a fresh bucket of water in there. And then we're going to go 1, 2. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I have some more Precantatio. I think I'm going to have to do this again. So we're going to have to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. And now I have 10 of these, and that'll make me 2 thaumium ingots. And that's exact. I technically need 1 thaumium ingot, but I might as well make more than that if I can. So that goes in there. This stuff can go away. And I need Terra. All right, you go right there. I need 10 of these. And I need 2 iron ingots. Please tell me I've got them. No, I have 1 iron ingot. Have I smelted up any iron lately? No, I have some that I can smelt up. Okay, let's throw this in here, get it working. I'll leave that guy in there. Let's get two of these guys. We've got plenty of water in our crucible, so we should be able to knock this out pretty quickly. 1. And 2. Okay, so there we go. So now I should be able to go drop these guys, drop these guys, and drop these guys. Okay, and I should have more thaumium ingots, and I can make some more thaumium plates, like so. And then I can go over here and grab, let's put that out a second, just so it doesn't burn up whenever we break it. And then I should be able to go here and make this. 250 viz. That's a problem. Yeah, it won't even let me make it. I do not have enough viz. Okay. So the question is, how do I get more? Now there is a thing. Let me see. At Thaum. And it looks like a crystal, like on a little, no, not that. There's like a thing. I wish I knew what it was. But it goes on your arcane workbench and it allows you to get greater viz from the surrounding area. No, it's not that. It's this maybe? The workbench charger. It takes 200 viz just to make it. Viz resonator. That's not a problem. We can make that. We have that and we have that. We do not have 200 viz though. Now let me see. If I take, will this, if I break this, will all the crystals come flying out? Let's just prepare for that and see. Yeah, okay, so that is what happened. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's sleep through the night. I mean, if we can get away with not doing that, I would prefer, but maybe we should think about making that thing. So if I go like out here, let me get my thermometer out. That's 174.6. 177.3. 133. How am I going to get 200 viz? 158. I don't know. How am I going to make this happen? 148. I mean, if I can just find 200. Uh-huh. Nice try, creeper. 181. If I can find a place that's got 200, I'll make that charger at least. 159. I really need to turn on chunk borders. Let's do that real quick. Let's get rid of this. F3G. Yeah, chunk borders. Okay, so here's a chunk. 121. Here's a chunk. 138. Here's a chunk. Oh, 195. That's pretty good. Okay, right here. Right here, right here. Okay, this is perfect. So let's put our arcane workbench down. Okay, we're going to put it right there. Okay, because in this chunk we have 202 viz. That's money right there. Okay, so let's turn this off. F3G. Alright, it's just around the corner, right? Yeah, okay. So we just essentially follow the edge of this thing down around that corner. Okay, so now let's make this the charger, the workbench charger thing. So we just got to figure out the pieces parts for it, and we can bring it with us, and then hopefully we'll be able to get it made. We might have to wait a second and allow, like, oh, not in there, and allow the stuff to sort of like settle back in after we make some of these odds and ends. I probably should have made them over here, but that's okay. I mean, technically I could, nah, we'll just make it. So it's called it's charger, right? This thing, workbench charger. So I need a viz resonator. That takes 50 viz. We need an iron plate, which we can get 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you guys can go over here. Okay, so we can go like this and make an iron plate. And then we just need a piece of nether quartz. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to hit the, no, not that. Hit the nether. There. Okay, so there's that and that. And then I need 2 great wood planks, which I should have, yeah. And then 2 iron ingots. You guys can go in there and there. Okay, now let's go out and make this thing. We're figuring it out. You know, there's still some like weird Essentia stuff that I'm not 100% clear on, but I mean, I think other than that, I mean, we're starting to know what's going on here. I think, at least I'm feeling a little bit more like settled in a little bit, I guess is the right word. I don't know. I don't feel as completely clueless. Now, I'm sure that our clueless feeling will return in the near future, but it is what it is. Okay, so first thing I need to do is take one of these and one of these. Oh, and then let's put crystals in here. Okay, and I can make this. Okay, and then if I want to make this, I should be able to click it in here, and we just have to wait. So we need 190 viz. Hopefully it's still filling. Are you trying to fill up? I mean, we could do it right over here. We're like rolling around like a hobo, moving our deal wherever we can find the power. All right, you go down here. All right, this chunk has 195. So if I go here now, I can put all these crystals in. Okay, and then I should be able to make this. Yes? Okay, bang. All right, so there's my little charger thing. Now, we're going to pull this back up. We're going to go back home. Okay, now what happens is the V, I know I keep saying Viz. I don't know how you say it. I just alternate between the two. I like them both. But the V, whenever it tries to like balance itself in like the chunk that you're in plus the 8 that are around you, right? So think of it like a 3x3 cube thing with you sort of in the middle. Okay, so if I put this thing down like this, all right, and I put this guy on top of it, okay, now I have 1800 viz available. Essentially, I've just expanded my reach now, and I think it's like I want to say it's like 16 by 16 or 9 by 9 or whatever, but it goes out a lot further. Yeah? Okay. So that's perfect. So now we can put all of these little guys back in here, like so. Okay? Yeah. All right, and now that means if I go back into this guy, and I now want to make the thaumium, this thing, right? I should be able to just click this in. And I need one more of those orange guys. Like here. Yeah. Okay. And now I should be able to go like this. And this is going to take me... Why do you not... Okay. Arcane Workbench. Oh, okay. I don't know why. It's like it took a second to figure it out. But now I can make this guy. Okay? Thaumium deal. It can go back here. I can relight this fire underneath this guy. And then I can go like so. Bang. Okay. Perfect. All right, so we made some good progress. So there's like an upgraded... Oh, it's all purple and stuff like that. That's cool. Okay. So now this is done. There's also the void metal deal, right? So this is now done. And now we have access to the Essentia Centrifuge. I often find myself with complex Essentia I have no real need for. I need to find a way to put all that unused Essentia to a practical use. So I need another thing of alchemy research, right? So we can get that. This right here. So this I can actually complete. And it'll give me like the improved essentially a distillation. Let's go ahead and complete this. Okay. And we get an auxiliary slurry pump, which is this. Okay. Each auxiliary slurry pump placed on the side of a smelter acts as a secondary processor, outputting refined essentia into any alembics placed above it. So essentially, it allows us to have like a tree, like a multi-tiered thing. I don't think we need that necessarily, but this is, I think, the thing that I want. Designing the slurry pumps have given me an idea to reduce the amount of flux generated during the smelting process. I should follow up with these as soon as possible. So let's complete this thing. I've discovered a way to manage the flux generated by the smelting process. By running the slurry through a secondary set of venting ports fitted with filters, I'm able to separate out the flux and safely vent it as harmless steam. Like the slurry pumps, the vents need to be placed on the side of the smelter. This process will reduce flux produced by about a third, and additional vents will increase this, though there are diminishing returns. So we can make an auxiliary venting port, essentially a filter. Okay. So we can take a look at that maybe in the near future. And then we've got, what is this right here? We still can't do that piece. Okay. And then we have the centrifuge. So we need a theory, an alchemy theory point. So let's go over here and do the deal. So Lux 25 alchemy. Oh, let's do concentrate. Let's get some gellum. We have it. Gellum right there. Okay. And we can obviously get more if we need to. So let's do this one. All right. Ponder. 25 progress. Oh, Victus and Terra. Do we have these? I know we have Terra and we have Victus. Yes. So Victus and Terra. Okay. Yeah, boy. Alright, we're going to do this one, and that's going to give us a truck pile. That's awesome. Okay, inspired. Inspired by the progress you have made so far, your mind explores paths you have not considered. You gain 37 alchemy. That's money in the bank. Nice. Okay. Concentrate. Get 15 alchemy. Oh, you gain 56 alchemy. Yeah, for sure. All right, and then rethink. Oh. Okay. I don't want that. So we have to do rethink. Okay, and then we go here. Synthesis 40 alchemy, universal theory. Let's do this one. Okay. And then we have reactions. Machina and Vitreous, or Air and Modus. 40 alchemy. Okay, so we can do that. Let's get Air, which is the yellow, right there. And Modus, which is right there beside it. Perfect. Alright, so we'll finish up this theory. Yeah, boy. Bang. Alright, we should rake in the points. Okay, perfect. So we got another alchemy point. That means we should be able to go here, and now we can unlock this. The alchemical centrifuge is a wondrous invention that allows me to break essentia into its component parts. When compound essentia flows into the centrifuge from below, it will be slowly broken down into the primal or compound essentia that it is made from. Only one of the components is created for each point of essentia broken down. The resulting essentia needs to be drawn from the top of the centrifuge because of the idiosyncrasies of the tube pressure system. It would be best to connect an essentia buffer to the top. So we can make the essentia centrifuge. So the question is, do we even need to make any of that stuff? I mean, because right now it's all like a manual process. If we can find a way to automate this part of it, the problem with those tubes, right? I mean, we have some of these essentia tubes, and it's not too big of a deal, right? Like I think I can go like this, right? And it's going to put whatever this is, I can't remember. The mountain stuff. All right, so we'll just walk through how these things work. So what is the I don't know what this is. I mean, is it Terra? Yeah. Oh, so it's Terra. Okay, good. So Terra comes from all kinds of stuff. So for instance, this has some Terra in it. I think there's some things that just have Terra. Maybe dirt. I want to see if I have something that just has Terra. Yeah. Okay. So if I do this, right, and I put this piece of granite in here, okay, and I give it some coal. So let's go grab a little bit of coal. Put this in here, right? It's going to smelt that up, and then this stuff is going to go right in here, okay? So that's super easy. So we can do it again. I mean, that was kind of quick. Let's get like 4 of these, and we throw them in here. All right, and you can see that it's counting up. And we're losing a little bit, right? So those filters might not be a bad idea, just to reduce the amount of waste. But we got like a whole bunch of stuff there. Now, that's all well and good, but the problem is if I add another tube on here, see, it gives us like an error. Not really an error, but we're getting like this stuff vented out of it. And essentially what's happening here is each of these jars actually have like a vacuum. They're trying to pull Essentia out, but they can't conflict, if that makes sense. Like, they can't conflict with one another. So that makes these, I mean, these are cool, right? But they're not like super great. But there is a way, I think, let me see, do you make it out of these things? Is that the only thing you can make it with? Essentia valve, Essentia buffer. There's like a thing that allows it to, that you can use to like automatically export the stuff from these things, from like things you smelt down into the jars that you want them to go without doing this. So this works really good for Terra, right? But if we have anything else, now the other thing you can do, I think, let's see, do I have a stick? Like we can go and stick. By the way, this is like my favorite part. Trying to figure out some of these like complex systems. I like it. So if we go over here to our workbench and we do this and this, right, we're going to get a valve. Okay? And then I think what I can do is I can take this guy off and I can put this valve here. Okay? And then I can put another valve. Let's make another one. I can go like this and like this and make another valve. Right? And put him there. Okay, and I can kind of cut stuff off, right? So if I turn this guy, right? I don't know if he's open or closed. I think he's closed now. So he won't pull. So the only one that's like a valid point, a valid destination for Essentia coming out of the smelter is going to be this stuff. So this should, see how there's no like crazy stuff, like no pressure in the environment. So if I go here and we throw these guys in here, right? It's going to grow. This should go up. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe that's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, so maybe that didn't work the way I thought it was going to work. Because I think I'm going to have to go like up and around. So anyway, we have to figure out a system. I mean, like what I can do is to make this work, just to get that stuff out of there. Oh, no. Break my warded jar, connect this guy, and then turn this on, and then it'll go in there. Okay, so that's how those things work. But we have to figure out a better solution, because what I would like to do is start storing up Essentia, because I can take Essentia from these things in vials, right? And I can throw them in my cauldron and make stuff. So I guess we'll figure that out. But that being said, I mean, I think that we have pretty much, other than we have this alchemical deal. Sometimes alchemy can be hit or miss affair, miscounting aspects, degrading essentia, and ingredients that require manual labor to mix. I've had enough. Now that I have raw liquid essentia available to me, I should improve the entire alchemical process. So I sort of want to do this and make this thing. I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I have the resources for it. Okay. I mean, if we had another point in theory crafting, I'll tell you what, let me jump off camera real quick. And let me get myself another theory point for this stuff. 40 alchemy. Yeah, so we need Ignis and Perditio. So, I mean, we might be able to do it together. Maybe we can just power through real quick. So in here is one of these. Okay, and then one of these. Okay, so let's go get this done. And we can do this one. Okay, next. Inspired, yes. Next. Concentrate, Examinus, Perditio, air. Okay, we can get those. Do I have a Perdicio in here? I know I have an air. Do I have a Perdicio? Yep, okay. Perfect. And we're going to do this one. Okay. And then inspired. Yeah. And then Alversio, Perdicio. Okay. Synthesis. Okay. And let's go get one of these. And man, these things are precious. But if it unlocks this thing so we can do it, I think it's worth it for sure. Right here we go. Complete theory. We got 2 points. That was huge. Right? That was huge. Alright, so now let's go back into our Thaumanomicon. We can unlock this. I've invented an automated device I have named the thaumaturium. Like many multi-part devices, this one must be created using Salus Mundus. The thaumaturium is a marvelous invention that allows a thaumaturge to select which formula to use and what catalyst to add. It then automatically draws essentia from available sources using tubes. As long as there is a supply of catalyst, it produces the required object perfectly every time. The crucible that forms its base does not require water, but a heat source is still needed. Okay, so we need to make this. So we need 2 alchemical constructs and a crucible, which we can use our existing one. We also have this. Okay. Normally a thaumaturge can have the one active formula out by attaching a mnemonic matrix to its side. I can increase the number of formulas it can keep track of. Okay. So I think what we'll do, so we've unlocked it. I think we're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to build that, and then we're going to try to make a run at finishing up the rest of Alchemy, because there's some other things that I want to get into. I mean, we're not going to finish it, because there's some other things that we probably want to investigate. But we've made good progress today, that's for sure. We made the charging workstation charger thing, which was kind of cool. We made an upgraded smelter. We made some cool Essentia pipes. And we did some awesome research. Man, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my one-man, one-mod Thaumcraft walkthrough, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.